Understanding your why. What is healing? How do we put a name on healing? We all have different viewpoints, and those viewpoints, maybe we can think of healing as a religion or a spirituality, or something that we can do just kind of very quickly. That's not the case. It's not something that you can just tick off a box and be like, yes, I did a healing. It's not how it works. Healing is a deep development into yourself. It takes a lot of patience. It takes time. It takes practice. It takes integration. We have, every single person on this planet, we all have very different layers and depths into our life experiences of trauma, of pain, of suffering. Every person on this planet has a different experience. Ultimately, healing, we are heading to the same thing, and that is to connect with our most authentic self, to live a life with purpose, with love, with understanding, with compassion, with gratitude, to feel life, to feel joy and excitement, and to not feel the weight of suffering, the weight of pain. We are all heading towards a path of love. And healing will take you on those roads. It is not something, again, that you tick off a box. And so you must understand, what is your why? What is it that you feel right now in this moment? And when you start asking questions around that, what has made me or brought me here? Why am I feeling these things? What do I feel is missing? Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. Maybe it's just a feeling. And when you ask questions around those feelings, that will lead you to your why. The path of healing is so incredibly beautiful, but it is not an easy road. It can feel like you're being dragged through the mud. It's raw. It can be raw. It can be ugly, and it can be painful. Painful in the sense that you have to face your fears. You have to accept parts of you that maybe you haven't been able to accept. And you face those fears. You face those parts of you that maybe you don't like. We learn to change our perception with our growth. And let's say if we feel like we are the victim, or we blame somebody for something, our perception changes to understanding. And instead of feeling the victim, we raise our vibration and know that we had to experience that thing for a reason. We all have a purpose here. We all have a very important role in this life. There's a reason why we are here. And as you heal, you connect with those truths. You connect with your higher self. And you feel a calling. Our biggest traumas, our most painful experiences, and having experienced and gone through those feelings that those experiences gave us, those are our biggest lessons. A spiritual awakening happens when we question the things that we feel. Have we been through this before? Is this a repeated pattern? Why is this happening to me again? We ask ourselves these questions, and then when we start asking our questions, that is when we start feeling that there is more to life than that meets the eye. That is when you begin your spiritual awakening journey. And so you have to understand your why. What brought you here? You have to focus on your why, because you matter. What you choose matters. You are far more powerful than you could even understand right now. You have so much inside of you that is dying to come out. There are parts of you that you have never connected with. You have not connected with yet. And this part of you is waiting to come out. Now, your healing journey can be and feel very exciting, very joyful as you experience these shifts that take place. And you start connecting with you under every single layer that you're holding up. Every single layer that you're holding up. I want you to imagine like an onion bowl, and you have all these layers and all these skins, and you just take all these skins and layers off, and right in the center you have this bulb. Your true light. Your most authentic, pure self. What you were born with before we were conditioned. You were born with that light. And as we progress on your healing journey, you take all these layers off, or you take those stones out of the backpack, and you start to feel incredible. That is the beauty of healing. But it starts from somewhere. It starts from you. And it starts from a choice. And that choice is love, healing, growth, transformation. You.